Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Well, we have some interesting news here in regards to someone not directly related to Aqua, but Aqua's model papa, or art papa, or whatever you want to call it in VTuber terms. Of course, a papa or mama is a male or a female who ends up doing either your art, or your model, or your rigging, or whatever. That is what they call a mama or a papa. They're not actually related. A lot of people in the VTuber community want to know that already, but I just want to let you know so that there's no confusion at all. So Chris, the Holopro simp, mentioned something here. Kore streaming on Kick exposing something related to Aqua. That is what I have an issue with. If he would have come out as like what it said below, the Minato Aqua, which is of course Yuki Sakuna right now, papa artist, Gaou-san accused of indecent acts with a minor, that would have been different than what it seems like he originally put. I will criticize Kore there. He said he has news, like breaking news related to Aqua, or, you know, grooming related to Aqua, or something like that. That's not right. Now, if you said Aqua's model papa, a groomer, question mark, that type of thing would be, you know, less hated, but still hated by some, but more proper, in my opinion. So at the end of the stream, thinking he's going to say cover is a black company, or exposing Aqua herself. Instead, it's both unrelated and terrifying. Kore is accusing Gaou Papa of grooming minors. And of course, Gaou Papa, the artist who made Aqua and later Sakuna Models. And Kore once again tried to clickbait by using Aqua and Holo, even though none of them have anything to do with this topic. But holy S, that is very heavy accusation, so you better have solid evidence. So, here's the thing. Being a creator myself, having to think of things to put out as a topic that people will find interesting myself. Instead of saying, you know, dark news about Aqua or things like that, which can be kind of very scary, saying something like Aqua's model papa, question mark, a groomer, question mark, something like that is less problematic, in my opinion, and more on topic than what it is. The reason why is you say Gaou Papa, a groomer. Who the fuck is Gaou Papa? That's what people are going to be like. Who the heck is Gaou Papa? So you have to kind of put it in some kind of something that people would know, something that people would have an idea. So, oh, it's connected to Aqua, which means that he was a big, you know, actual artist, a big or at least well-known artist, or at least someone who did art for amazing people. Okay, that means that this is a bigger piece of news than you thought. That is why people do this. But the way that he did it, with just making it Aqua and Hololive, is kind of scummy, of course. It says, so crazy turn of events. Gaou Papa actually came into the Kore stream, admitted his fault, and announced that he will retire from being an illustrator. Looks like Sakuna may have to change her new model artist in the near future. And of course, no one, I absolutely hope that no one tries to blame Aqua or Sakuna in this case for anything. How the hell is anyone going to know what their art model papa whatever does? No one is going to know. Unless they're living in the house with you, unless they are your actual dad, you're not, even then, a lot of times you're not going to know what the hell they're doing in private. So this has nothing to do with Aqua other than the fact that they are related, of course, in what they have worked with each other. They may not have anything closer than a professional relationship, so it's also good not to speculate beyond that. It says, update here, wow, that was a night for JP fans, especially for the Aqua crew and Sakuna fans. I don't know how it's a problem for the Aqua crew. If the artist did something, it's on him and no one else. What a night means shocked night for the fans when learning this incident. Sure, fans can try to separate art from the artist, but it's going to be tough. And that's the thing. This will affect Aqua / Sakuna a little bit, because there are idiots out there going to be like, you should have known, how you know, I bet you knew, blah, blah, blah. Those idiots should be, you know, pushed aside and rejected because they're idiots. So I do hope it goes well for Sakuna. I hope she doesn't get affected too badly by this, because you have to look at your reputation. You have to look at just the optics of it. It could be bad optics, even though she has no relation to it. People are dumb on the internet, so I do wish the best for her. Kiri Kilovolt is a member of Globie. She is, in fact, the faster than lightning racing giraffe of Globie Social and Gen 2's Solstia. So she has an announcement, as you had seen by what I had put before. It's moving time. So she is moving from where she is right now. Officially moving garages. It's time for the giraffe to have a bigger space with more room to extend my neck and store my car, of course. Content will be slow until the move is fully complete. I should be back in the middle of July. So she's taking a hiatus. No indefinite hiatus is here. No like long 2-3 month hiatus is here. She's just doing it enough because, as you know, if you've moved at all, it will take you a couple of weeks to get settled in. The move itself could be in one day, but moving everything out of the boxes, making sure you have everything organized and in its place does take a while. And of course, there's also the adjustment period, getting everything set up, everything paid for in your name, set up in one way or another. That takes a while, especially internet. Internet is very important for a VTuber, for any streamer overall. And of course, people here are hoping that she doesn't leave. There's this person saying, no, Kiri, I'm still here. Hope everyone goes smooth when moving. Everything goes smooth and moving. Thank you. Of course, this one here showing, of course, Peter Griffin in the garage. No streams, rip Kiri. She will be missed. It's like, I can still hear her voice. Also, the famous French tuber is going to move. Makes sense if she needs a lot of space for all the L she has, because she still has not beaten Max Verstappen, of course, in the races. Congrats also, is there a new wind tunnel? Good luck with the move. The Birmingham there at the out buff Birmingham. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm sorry. Then you have a safe move, Kiri. Wish you the best in moving. This will be a new chapter of your life, and we will wait patiently to see this amazing new chapter. Of course, it continues going on. Garage tour, things like that. People are just happy that she's moving and she's doing something for herself. A continuation in this announcement here regarding my X and Twitter account activities. It is here. Over the past month, you have seen reduced activities from me on X and Twitter. I promise I haven't forgotten that X or Twitter exist. Just sometimes you have to take a little bit of break. There have been changes in the way X and Twitter account is now used, which has impacted my ability to interact with you guys, and likewise your ability to interact with me. I love interacting and reacting to your comments, quote retweets, and so on. So this news is quite saddening for a lot of you as well as myself. My ability to share content and connect as effectively as before is not feasible, but I will still try to make my best despite the challenges that I face. I appreciate your understanding as I navigate these challenges. Thank you for your continued support, Kiri Kilovolt. It is strange that she's not able to do what she has before with this. But it doesn't seem like it is her fault or her doing this or making this change happen. It does seem like it is something either that's happening within the agency or within X and Twitter themselves. I really wanted to interact and continue to do so. I'll still keep trying my best, even though I have to jump through hurdles. So yeah, it seems like something is going through and affecting the way she uses the Twitter. I don't know what exactly that could be. Like I said, it's very strange that this stuff is happening. It is absolutely very strange, and I don't know what could possibly be causing this, but I do wish her the best and that she's able to move forward. Alicia Da Lontano, the cow puppeteer of Gen 2's Solstia from Globie Social, VTuber and Live 2D rigger. So she does some Live 2D rigging as well, which is always very nice. Up there you can see some holiday style acrylics from what it looks like, because behind it, it looks like it is either as a wreath, or a Christmas tree, or something of that sort. So she does have an announcement. Regarding my Twitter X account activities, things have changed a bit on my account lately, so I might be less active, but I'm still here. Still me, and always glad you're with me. Thank you for your support. The fact that we have them and also others mentioning this thing is strange. Something seems to be happening either on Twitter and X. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know. My brain is weird. But something's either happening on X or Twitter, or something's happening with the management that Globie is doing in regards to their X and Twitter. Those are the only two things I can think of, because they are pretty much putting out there that it is not their responsibility, not their fault that it's happening. You might have noticed I've been a little quieter than usual here in my past month. Don't worry, I'm still very much around. There have been some changes in how my account is currently managed, and those changes have affected both how I can interact with you and how you can easily reach me. So that seems more leading towards Globie management. I don't know what's going on, because I'm an indie, so I don't know, management styles or anything like that could happen with X or Twitter. I adore chatting with you, seeing your replies, quote reposts, all the little moments we share here. So yes, it's a bit frustrating, not just for you, but for me too. Things aren't quite as easy or open as they used to be when it comes to sharing and connecting. But that doesn't mean I'm disappearing. I'll still be here, doing my best and finding ways to keep the spark alive despite new limits. Thanks so much for sticking with me and being so wonderfully understanding. Your support means the world. Seems like they're doing something PR-wise, or doing something to prevent gaffes or issues, because yes, there have been a lot of people getting in trouble recently in the VTuber sphere for things they say on Twitter or things they say in other spaces. So it may be that they are just trying to protect the talents themselves, but it is strange for it to happen. I repeat, it's only about Twitter. I will still be annoyingly present on YouTube and Discord. Guess I'll tease my cow wife on YouTube then. I got scared. And, you know, these type of announcements do get people scared. Please take care of yourself, Alicia. No matter the things, the people who really care about you and really support you will be there no matter what. Of course, we as VTubers, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not speaking for them, but I'm pretty sure they agree. We as VTubers are super lucky to have you guys as the fans, the watchers, the viewers, everything like that. And every single VTuber that I know of appreciates any connection that we have with our fans, any little bit we can interact with our fans. So I know this is a big hit for her and her fandom, but she is a really sweet person from what I've been able to see myself, watching her, etc. And I know that things will be on the up and up eventually. Aia Amare is part of the 6th wave of Nijisanji En Iluna, and she recently has had her 4th outfit reveal. So this is something good. Of course, I have my qualms about Nijisanji. I'm just going to state this out in the beginning. I do have my qualms about Nijisanji, the agency, but remember that does not translate to the VTubers unless they do something themselves. This is VTuber news, although a lot of people would like to skip it, etc. You can go through the chapters to skip and move to where you want to, but this is news, and of course, this is something that there are people who watch me who do enjoy Aya and others there. So I just wanted to point it out there, just so that you guys know. And let's take a look at what she has here. This is, I believe, a previous one.
Wow! Okay, this is mega cute. Look at that. Look at... Oh my... Sorry, you're getting Mike Wazowski over here. Sorry about that. A lot of guesses with bloomers and...
And here is what I like about VTubers, wherever they are. When they show off their art, the art from artists out there, from fans out there. She does have a dedicated fan base. And because of that, I do want to be respectful, of course, because as far as I know, maybe there were things in the past, but in recent history, she hasn't done anything to criticize her on, other than, people being like, oh, well, one thing to criticize her is being a part of Nijisanji. She enjoys her time there. Her community enjoys her. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm showing it off. A lot of people kind of already have hints. And I'm glad that she's showing these things off because these people worked hours in many cases to get these things done, to get it done in time. And even ones like this, where it is, I can't even draw this well. This is probably meant as a meme, but I can't even draw well enough to make a meme like this. So I always respect them. And here you are, her show. And of course, the grippers always come first, as they always do. And of course, there you have a little bit of thigh squish here and there. And of course, garter and things like that. So you have thigh highs, which a lot of people love. And they did guess a little bit of what was going on. Of course, the twin tails in that way, the kind of thicker tails. The only thing I will always criticize about Nijisanji is that they really do they do a disservice to their talents by giving them such stiffness in the way that they move. It really does look like a picture that is moving, unfortunately. It looks a lot more stiff than it should be, than they deserve. That has always been a criticism that I've given to any Live 2D done by Nijisanji. The 3Ds nowadays are starting to get pretty good, like Medical recently did hers. They're starting to get pretty good, but the 2Ds, they seem stiff in comparison to other VTubers out there, indies, etc., other agencies. They do seem pretty stiff, which is a shame, and it is something that I do hope that they change eventually. But still, big congratulations to her. As you can see, a lot of wonderful parts. Also, they have wonderful art. The hat, all that kind of stuff, the sombrero, that type of thing. It is very nice. I do love the style. I will not criticize the style. I just hate the stiffness that happens there. Because the art, the design is cute, the face looks good, that kind of stuff, but it's just way too stiff, in my opinion. Holostars 6th Anniversary Fair in Animate Celebration Display Contest. Our store is currently showcasing the Uproar brand, the band. Please be sure to stop by when you visit. So this is Uproar being showcased of merch as well as, the dates that everything's going to be, the 28th to the 24th, 28th of June to the 24th of July. And let's take a look at everything here. The Ebina Marui store is all about the first gen. Hashtag campaign has also been held with standees set up for fair. It's packed with excitement. Here you go, a little bit more views of everything of their different stores that are available. There are different times they're going to be showcased. More stuff here of the Naha Kokusai street store is second generation Holostars here. And of course, all the stuff that you have there as well. And then we have here, Holostars 6th Anniversary Fair in Animate Display Contest starts today. Shinjuku store is in all for uproar. This is again more merch showing and more merch showing here. Alongside this, the display contest is also taking place, which I mentioned before. Another store with another section for Holostars. This is good because this keeps them in the zeitgeist. This keeps them in the eyes and ears and minds of people out there, which is very super duper important when it comes to being a VTuber. When you have merch out there, yes, you may not sell all the merch, you may not sell out of the merch, but you have merch there for people to buy, something simple, whether it be acrylics or stickers or whatever, that you can have so people can have something visible, tangible in their hands while they are helping you out with, of course, merch sales. So big congratulations to Holostars to cover for giving Holostars this opportunity to have a nice collaboration with others, and I do hope it goes very well for them. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? I do this because I love the VTuber community, and I want to be a positive part of it. Yes, I do news and quote-unquote drama, or whatever you want to call it, but I do want to have some positivity in this whole sphere. Today, we're talking about Kijae. I probably butchered that name, but I am very sorry. I'm butcher every single name I see. I don't know why. I just bad that way. But they are a vampire kitsune, and we are going to take a look at their content, known as a book S. Come join my chaotic archives. Let's take a look here. Let's see what they're doing here. Don't tell me you're gonna fucking fail. Oh, you fell! I knew it. The headliners knew it. I knew it. Well, that bit her real fast.
Oh, can we get a medic on aisle 3, please?
Damn, that really sucks though. But see, they do other things here, as you mentioned. Finishing the Cyclops side quest, Wizards 101, co-op, innuendos are wild, a Wizard 101 in depth. So they're doing that a lot on their YouTube side. They're one of the many people out there who are doing this out of a passion, out of a desire to create, a desire to bring happiness to others. And this is why I do the VTuber Showcase, to showcase other people out there, not just myself, but other people out there who maybe don't get as many views and don't get as much, just exposure to other people out there. So, of course, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.